Hey y'all, so I'm going to be trying the MAANAGE Beauty Brush Set. It came with 30 pieces and I got it off TikTok Shop for only $8. Now I'm going to start off with their eyebrow spoolie brush. It comes double-sided with a spoolie, of course, and then an angled brush for you to line up your concealer. After that, I'm going to go in and apply my foundation with their flat top foundation brush. And I will say it was really light. Like, the brush is very soft. And it gives me like an airbrushed application type style, if that makes sense. It's not super harsh. But then I guess that also has to do with the foundation. I'm using my Too Faced foundation. But yeah, I can't put any on my neck because I had a really bad irritation on my neck. So I tried to blend as much as possible on just the face. Then we're going to go in and do the concealer with their concealer brush, of course. And this one is a smaller brush compared to like my e.l.f. Duo brush. That one, well, I guess that's small too. But this one is like just the right size and it blended out pretty well. What I will say is these brushes are super feathery and it kind of gives a bit too feathery, if that makes sense. I need more of like a packed kind of what would you call it, like a more stern brush, if that's what you want to say. So because these brushes, and this is going to be what I'm going to apply the powder with because it's an angled concealer brush, which I really liked, and it got under the eye really good. But like I was saying, this brush is really good for powder because it's so light. But a lot of the other brushes were so gentle, it didn't really blend into the skin as well as it could have. But am I complaining? No, because I got 30 brushes for $8. So honestly, for the price, these brushes are pretty good. These, and I've had dollar store makeup brushes, I've had e.l.f. makeup brushes, I have my Real Techniques brushes, I've had Morphe brushes, and just on that range of lower end to higher end brushes, I definitely will say this is probably in the middle. I would give this probably about a 7 out of 10. Now, when it came to the contour, that's where I was having a little bit of a hard time with because I don't feel like it was stiff enough to really get that contour blended into my face as well as it could have been. So in order for me not to get any harsh lines, I did go ahead and keep going over anything that I've done with the original foundation brush just so I can make sure everything is blended out and there's no harsh lines. The eyeshadow brush was okay. It was light, but I will say, like I said in the beginning, I personally need a little bit more of a stern, heavy duty brush. Now, don't get this wrong. It was heavy duty as far as like the handles for the brushes. They did not feel cheap at all. They were really good. But the blush right here, if you see what I'm saying, like it was such a light application. The brush was so feathery. It didn't really allow me to blend a lot of the things that if you put too much color or if it was super pigmented, it doesn't really blend out as well. But altogether, honestly, I would definitely give this experience an 8 out of 10. This is what the final look came out looking like. And if you want to save your coins, sis, go ahead and get this because there's nothing wrong with these brushes. I definitely would give this a solid 8 out of 10 and save your coins, sis. Go get this.